Money, money, money. Ain't it funny? In a rich man's world. ABBA. Have an ABBA day. Like and subscribe and have an ABBA day. Children of the Corn. It's kind of bright today. I don't know. I don't like that bright light anymore. You know what? It's kind of like, I guess 35 years ago when you were at the club and then it was like 2 o'clock and then those bright lights come on and you can see every flaw in your face and you're looking at someone you were cruising going, what was I thinking? What is wrong with this person? Anyway, I digress. I've been saying that a lot. Well, we'd quickly exit the club before the lights would come on and go to the rec room. But, boy, those were the days. Late 80s and 90s. Oh, those were the days. I don't know. Now I go to bed at 9:30. I don't know. Poverty is today's subject. What was I looking for? Oh, my coffee. Poverty. Poverty with Gen X. Yes, I'm living in poverty. I don't know about y'all, but I'm thinking, I watch a lot of these different, influencers and shows about, what people are going through right now. There's probably, a couple that around my age, Gen X, and God only knows what their house payment is. Let's just go with, I don't know, $1,800 a month. And then what? Food would be, let's say they have 2 kids still living at home. So food, all that's easily $1,000 a month. Well, maybe not that much. Let's say 800. So we're already up to what? Almost $3,000. And then utilities have gone sky high. Electricity and gas and all that stuff. I just don't see how people do it. I think they're just using their credit cards to buy groceries and stuff. That's what I keep seeing on these shows. They're using the payday loans and the credit cards, and I just don't get it. But anyway, back to what was that, to around $3,000? We'll put in, let's say, car payments. Let's say both of them have cars. Let's average more than 1,000, depending on what kind of car they have. Let's just say 1,000. Insurance, just stuff they need during the month, like toilet paper, stuff like that. I mean, we're already up to what, $5,000-6,000 a month? Oh my God, I can't imagine the stress level. And then on top of that, you got to worry about, am I going to have my job next week? Because AI, my AI assistant, Emily, told me all this stuff. So Emily says that, AI is going to take over everything, except probably blue collar jobs. I can't see a robot fixing your toilet, stuff like that. So that's, anything like that is safe for now, but, trucking especially. Uber Eats and all these delivery services, and that's all going to be automated. Give it 5 more years. Not even that. I'd say 3. 3 years, and they'll have a robot drive and pick up your McDonald's Happy Meal and take it to you. And the good thing about all this stuff, if it's all robots, you don't have to tip them anything. So of course people are going to go for that. If they spend, let's say they spend $50 at McDonald's, to buy lunch for the girls, they don't have to tip. It's a robot. So, I don't know. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. Get a computer. I really need a computer. I really need to get CAD and SketchUp and start doing those plans, especially if that man that I talked to yesterday is interested in doing all this. Oh, by the way, I'm not going back to McDonald's ever again. I just can't. I can't deal with clientele anymore. It's gotten that bad in Muskogee. It's gotten. I thought I could for the 99-cent, iced coffee. I can't do it. So today I'm going to go to Starbucks, where I know that they just don't go there. But these people, there's this one homeless woman, I'm guessing she's 30, and she wears a little ponytail on top of her head, and damn, she looks like she fell out of the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down. Poor thing. She's the one, I think I mentioned, she's the one that's like a really fucked up Barbra Streisand. If Barbra Streisand had an abortion and it lived, that's her. Isn't that terrible for me to say that? I'm Gen X. I really don't care what y'all think anyway. I want all the nasty comments. I feed off them. I get off on them. I haven't had one yet. I'm waiting for it though. I'm waiting for it. But I'm not going to say anything bad. I'm not going to get rid of anybody. Why would I bother to lift a finger? I don't know. So that's that. I'm not going back to McDonald's anymore. I don't want to deal with, Barbra Streisand. And, I just don't even want to think about it. It's just catastrophic. It's sad too. The homeless situation here in Muskogee. I can imagine what it's like in Oklahoma City and Tulsa. I mean, catastrophic is not the word for it. So I'm just going to keep in my lane, keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to go to Starbucks, and maybe I'll redraw the proposed 1-bedroom. I'll do a 2-bedroom unit. I'll offer a 1-bedroom and a 2-bedroom unit. I'll keep the bath in half. I think that's what I'm going to do today. I think I got to stay busy. I can't handle this. So I guess I'll conclude for today's show. Leave a comment about what you think. Are we all in the poorhouse together? Is Gen X in the poorhouse? Can we get out of it? Just don't spend any money. Don't go to McDonald's and spend $50 and then pay a delivery fee on top of it. Just don't do any of that. So let me think. Keep your wigs on straight and don't throw anyone under the bus unless you're going to pay $50 for a fucking Happy Meal. Bye-bye.